Whoops. Alright. I think this is working now, so. Alright. I'm just gonna make this a quick video. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something, because last hour I just started feeling like shit, so. So just bear with me, I guess. Okay, here we go. So, today's day was very short and simple for me. You know that cliche saying, the early bird catches the worm? Yeah, it's freaking true. You know, the people that know me, I get up at 5 o'clock every morning. It sucks something in the beginning. I should say it sucks. It did suck in the beginning, but now it's easy. But I'm glad I built that habit. The daylight savings time thing helped because yeah, I never set my clock back on my alarm, so my body never really adjusted. So I kept naturally waking up earlier than what the time was. But anyways, I'm sharing all that because I got this trade very early because I was up early. So here we go. I posted it in the group, so let's just go straight to the group and take a look and see when I posted it. Alright. Alright, 10 hours ago, so I can just look at the timestamp on my phone. 686. Right here. Okay. 8:06 a.m. is when I entered this trade, it's saying. Alright, so that's right about here. And I got in. Okay, so let me explain. I'm not just going to explain where I got in or anything. Let me give you my thought process of why I started looking at this, right? So what I do is I run volume scanners in the morning to see you know, what stocks are gapping up or what stocks have some momentum going to them, and this one most definitely did, because if you look, it closed yesterday around $6 right here. Yeah, 4 o'clock yesterday. It closed around 6:26. So and then 7 o'clock is when I can start trading pre-market, which is when TD opens, and it was wasn't much change at all. So 7:37, but then all of a sudden it gapped up. Look at this, it gapped up to 8:49. So I mean, from 6 to 8:49, it's about a 40% jump. So that to me was like, holy cow. And obviously, I've been trading for about 3 years now, so you kind of get the seasonalities. And right now it is, especially in November. Fridays is shipping days. I only come to believe this based upon the experience I've had in the market over the past year and a half when it comes to November, particularly the end of the week. So I think I posted it before, very early this morning, like 5:30 in the morning. I said, watch all the shippers, and I think I even put Dcix the first one. Let me just check. It's Friday and we're in November. This translates to one thing: watch all shippers. Oh, I put Dcix last. So I kind of told everyone about this. This was very early in the morning. I mean, you guys got to be up in order to see, catch some of these alerts that I make. And I mean, for any of you guys that aren't in the East Coast or West Coast, that's gonna suck, because I mean, the East Coast is gonna suck because they get up very early. So going back to my trade, so like I said, this really wasn't on my radar come 7 o'clock when I'm able to trade. I'm watching the market, I'm scanning, nothing's on my radar here, but then all of a sudden it pops up right around here. When was it? 8 o'clock, it's 7:51. So I'm like, man, I'm contemplating. Then I said, you know what, it's Friday, it's a shipping company, it's up 40%. I didn't even draw a Fibonacci. I simply said, you know what, I'm going in on the VWAP. So I found out where the VWAP was for me right there, and I believe it was at 886 if I'm not mistaken. That's at least what my sales says here on my phone. Give me 1 second. 883, but actually it was 886. I put 883 on Facebook, but my actual entry was 886. So, and it was right around here. And look at this. And this is what I mean why I love stocks. I mean, because I was in there for, actually, let me look at the exact time I entered. Oops. Okay, yep, right here, 809, looks like it entered. And then it just started going up momentously, and I was like, what the heck? Now, remember, like I said yesterday, I'm not trying to be greedy, and you know, because it was Friday, it's a shipper, already jumped up 40%. I went in pretty heavy, bought 1,000 shares, so I'm in for eight something for 1,000 shares right here. Mental goal is $2, even though I should have I followed that rule of you know, the percentage rule of cashing out. You know, just kind of get gains on the way up, but I feel the market is in a weird state right now, so I didn't want to take any risks. So what I did was I simply said to myself, $2 price point. So what did I do? 1,000 shares here, right? So what was it? 886. I entered it. So 886. So what am I looking for? My goal is 1086, right? $2. That's all I want. And look at these time slots right here. It's 805, 810. This is 5-minute period, right? So if I'm in at 886 right here, and all I want is 1086. So let's just make this a little bit better so you guys can understand. A second. This might be a little bit easier to see. So I entered right here around 886, I think it was. I think the VWAP was a little higher at this time at 886. Nevertheless, and I'm looking for 1036. Look at where 1036 is from my goal. Look at that. 1036 is right here. You know what? Let me just draw this. This was my goal. This goal. Oh, there it is. Roger, stop that. That green line was my goal. And look, if I entered right here on the VWAP, when did I hit it? 808? 8:20, 12 minutes. I think I put 2 minutes on Facebook because I was so damn excited, but in reality it was 12 minutes. In 12 minutes I made $2,000. And let me tell you, I should have followed my gut instincts, but like I said, I don't want to be greedy, because if I would have followed my gut instincts, let me tell you what this would have been. Oh, it's not done. Look at that. When the market opened, it nearly doubled. I mean, it did double, 1736. But like I said, I don't take chances. I was very happy. $2,000 in 12 minutes. I don't care who you are. That's good money. I don't care how rich you are or what, you know. You got to be humble. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have a lot of regret because I could have actually made $9,000. Believe it or not. If I entered for 1,000 shares here at 856. I could have easily doubled my money because it was double right here, 1736. But how do I know this? Because look, right here is where I wanted to make money. Yeah, I mean, I could have just you know cut out a little bit or just risked it. But then when I got here, I would have got scared. You know, especially seeing the red arrow crossover. I don't know. Maybe I would have looked at the 10-minute, seen it's still going. But pre-market doesn't work the same as the standard trading hours. Pre-market's a bit different because it's restricted to people with the brokers that allow them to trade during pre-market, so you don't have the liquidity that you normally do. And personally, I feel that the market makers are the ones that control pre-market, kind of to set bull traps and bear traps. So nevertheless, so that's my one trade. After this trade, I didn't really look at anything else because I'm happy. I made $2,000. Why the hell am I gonna get greedy? You know, I had work to do my day job, so you know, I of course had tickers running throughout the day in the background, and I was tempted to enter a few more. So the only other trade I made today was RIOT, and that was actually an accidental trade. I just had a oops, oh, just X again. Maybe I just made, yeah, that, never mind. I was gonna do this one with RIOT. There it is. Okay. So this was a swing trade for me, but I guess I didn't realize it, but I had a sell order for $9. And so I entered for $8 yesterday, and ended up just selling for $9 today. And then at the very end of the day, I got back in for $8. Right, where's $8 at? Right here. At the very end of the day, I got back in. So this ended up being a nice trade for me because I didn't want to exit at 9. I still think this is going to go to 11, and within the next week, I hope at least. And then after that, I think the point and figures charts makes it $22. So this is a nice swing for me, and it does follow the crypto world because it is a blockchain. It's a pharmaceutical company that recently changed their name over to a blockchain. It's kind of interesting, but I feel that this is a potential gem, even though I feel like I'm a little late to the party because I'll show you what I mean. If you look at the 1 year chart, look at this. it's just now starting. Look at that. Back in September, this thing was $4. Beginning of the year, $3. Actually, well, this time last year was $2.76. Look at this, $2.76 to a high of $11. That's a massive return in a year. Nevertheless, I don't think this is going anywhere, simply because it does follow crypto. I don't think crypto is going anywhere soon unless something pretty major happens, which could occur, but you know, that's pure speculation. So once again, this was all I traded today. I don't get greedy. I also think that when you start, you know, over trading, overextending, you start building an addictive habit, and it's not good to get into an addictive habit in the stock world, because it can consume you, and it's not fun. Now, I also want to talk about my 1K challenge real quick, because I'm going to be starting that on Monday. Now, the purpose of this challenge, I'm just going to say it right now, is not to post these calls so everyone with $1,000 can follow, enter, and exit my trades. These are going to be scalps. In other words, I'm going to be entering and exiting probably within 30 seconds to a minute to maybe 2 minutes. Why? Simple, quick gains. I'm paying $1 a trade through Ustock Trade, and you know, simple gains. If I'm making $5 per trade, $10 per trade, my goal for the first week in the 1K challenge is $100. If I make $100 my first week, I'm happy. You know, obviously I want to make more than that, but I'm gonna be very, very conservative when it comes to my gains. I'm not gonna overextend myself, because this market is a little tricky at the moment. Overall market today was down. I mean, the S&P, look at that. Doesn't look like much, but this does have a big effect on the overall market. Dow Jones, I think, dropped at the last minute too. DJI, I think it was like 300 points that dropped at the bell, if I'm not mistaken. What the heck? Oops. Oh, hold on. Getting a phone call. 1 second. Let me see who this is. Oh, never mind. I'm not answering. Okay. Alright, so what were we talking about? Oh, the market, I think. Yeah. So I was talking about the market, how the overall market did drop down today. What's going on? Interesting. Anyways, let me go back here. I'm just trying to look at some of these indexes to show you guys exactly what happened in the market today. This is the daily. Let's go to the minute. Yeah, look at this. So this might not seem much. I mean, the Dow Jones, the S&P, the major indexes, they don't move much during the day. But people play these a lot because of options. Options can make you a fortune on these indexes. And what happened at the end was, you know, you see this kind of a bullish momentum, and then right at the bell, look at that, boom, flatline. It's a weird market, is all I'm saying. That's the reason I wanted to show you guys this, because oh, hold on. That's my sister Pooja. I'm live on YouTube. I'll call you back after. So once again, with the market being so fishy right now, I don't take chances. I don't overextend. I lock in gains. I don't care if it's, you know, obviously depending on what platform you have. If you're trading with TD Ameritrade, you obviously want to make at least $20 per trade just to cover your fees. But with Ustock Trade, and by the way, I did use it a couple times today. It's a freaking amazing platform. I mean, it's faster than Robinhood, and it is genuinely $1 per month and $1 per trade, and instant settlement and unlimited round-trip day trading under 25K capital, which is, I mean, for anyone that's wanting to learn how to trade and apply the day trading methods, it's like a dream. I wish this was available 3 years ago when I started, but I just learned about it, you know, this week. So I'm utilizing that platform for my challenge. Now, that being said, you know, going back to my challenges are going to be scalps. Like, I'll be entering here and then maybe exiting right there, just because, you know what, that's a quick couple bucks. That's it, I'm out. Remember, first goal is $100. So first week goal is $100. After that, I'll probably go double it, $200 next week. And exponentially, that's what my goal is, to just double my earnings per week. So 100, 200, 400, 800, 16, so forth. And then just go from there. And it just takes discipline and practice. And remember, as you grow, the more capital you have, you tend to make more returns because, obviously, return on capital. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Now, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to show you once again DC. I already taken away. Why did I enter Dcix once again was because of pre-market volume. It jumped up 40% pre-market. Let me go back to it. Right here, from here to here, was a 40% jump. Caught my attention. Put my order in at the VWAP. Did not take a chance to put it in at the Legacy because this is it's Friday shipper in November, so I know this thing was going to surge. Took my chance on the VWAP right here. Boom. Went right in. Hit my target, man. This was quickest returns I've had in a long time, besides Coney the other day. I think Coney was one of my quickest because as soon as I entered, it skyrocketed, which doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's great. Alright guys, so I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, of course, just post away in the group. Thanks.